अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स, उम्मीद करता हूँ आप सब हैरियत से होंगे। मैं आपका साइंस टीचर सर उस्मान सईद फ्रॉम अल-नूरियन हाई स्कूल। बेटा हम क्लास 7 का चैप्टर नंबर 9 डिस्कस कर रहे हैं और आज इसका लेक्चर नंबर है 33। लेक्चर नंबर 33 में हम जो टॉपिक डिस्कस कर रहे हैं बेटा इलेक्ट्रोस्कोप। अब बेसिकली हम इस टॉपिक को नाम दे सकते हैं कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोस्कोप। सो हियर वी राइट दैट construction of electroscope. Okay. Basically our topic is construction of electroscope. So first of all we need a material to construct an electroscope. So here we write the heading of material. So material is glass box, metal rod, with disc. You should remember that metal rod and disc having the same nature. If maybe it is of iron or copper or silver or a gold. So both metal rod and disc have the same nature. Here we write that it may be of gold, copper, or silver. Okay. One more thing, metal leaves. Metal leaves. It may be of gold. In the next classes, you should read that these leaves are used by gold. Why we use here gold? Because it is a soft metal. It can be easily charged or discharged. That's why here we use gold. So this electroscope is also known as gold leaf electroscope. This electroscope is also known as gold leaf electroscope. Okay. Now we should construct or explain this electroscope. Here we construct a box which is made up of glass. Using a metal rod. And a strip of metal for which leaves are attached. The quantity of leaves are 2, no more than 2. Here we have a disc. So we name that disc, rod, leaves, okay, and box is made up of glass. Glass, why we use here the glass box? The question arises in your mind, why we use here glass box? Because glass box does not affected by any external electric field. There is something missing in the diagram, but you just take a concept that glass box is we use to see what happened in the movement of the leaves, and as well as the glass cannot be affected by external electric field. So according to book, we read page number 90, electroscope or a construction of electroscope. It is an instrument which works on the principle discussed above. The vertical metal rod has a thin metal strip or a leaf attached to its lower end. Leaves attached to its lower end. At the top of the rod ends in a circular disc. Circular. This is not a circular. This is half of the circle. The metal strip can be copper, brass और gold. Brass की भी हो सकती है, silver की भी हो सकती है. The lower end of the rod and the leaf are enclosed in a glass box for safety. Lower end and leaves is enclosed in a glass box for a safety. Safety from external electrical field. When we touch the disc of electroscope with a charged body, now if we touch a charged body just like anbonite rod, you know that if we rub anbonite rod with a wool, this will get charged negative. And when we touch this anbonite rod, with this disc, whole charge is distributed in the strip and the gold leaves are separated. When we touch the disc of the electroscope with a charged body, say by anbonite rod or a glass rod, the leaf will open out. Leaf will open out separated. The separation of leaf will increase with the increase of amount of charge given the electroscope. If we give a huge charge, a large amount of charge, then the separation between the leaves is greater. When we give a small amount of charge, the separation between the leaves is smaller. Okay, after that explanation, we should discuss about flow of charge, how charge can flow. So here we write that how charge can flow. Flow of charge. Flow of charges you should discuss what is a flow of charges. As I discussed in the previous lecture, just like water is flowing from high to low level, just like charges also move from high potential to low potential. It means there where charges have excess amount, then they transfer from excess level to a lower level. So high level to lower level. Okay, for this purpose we should have two electroscope. We should have a two electroscope. One is charged and other is uncharged. One question is rises that how electroscope can be charged. Question is how electroscope can be charged. How electroscope can be charged? Electroscope can be charged by when a charged body is touched with the disc. Electroscope is charged either positive or negative. It depends on what kind of charge is distributed on a charged body. If the charged body have a having positive charge, then when we touch this positive charge body with a disc of electroscope, then all electroscope having positive charge. Whole electroscope having positive charge. If you have a charged body having a negative charge, then when you touch this negative charge body to the disc of electroscope, whole electroscope get negative charge. Okay. After the answer of this question is flow of charges. So, then you should keep in your mind that one thing, charges always flow from high level to low level or high potential to low potential. Okay, take two electroscope and separate it by a distance. Then you should use a cork and passing a wire from a cork, and both electroscope are attached with a copper wire. You should feel that one charged electroscope, charges from charged electroscope, it will move towards uncharged electroscope, and the leaves of the uncharged electroscope will separate it. This means that charge always flow from high level to low level, because charged electroscope having excess amount of charges, but uncharged electroscope have no amount of charge. So I say that charge always flow from high level to low level. One thing kept in your mind, two charged electroscope are separated by a small distance, and A cork is used to avoid for transferring of charge. Both discs are attached with the help of a wire, so you can see that an uncharged electroscope, the leaves of uncharged electroscope are separated. This means that charge is shifting from charged electroscope to uncharged electroscope. So I give you a concept that charges always flow from high level to low level. From the book, page 90 is completed. I hope you can understand. Please give your feedback. Thank you.